What is going on, guys? I'm Deshaun over at My Xbox and Me, and I've been given this amazing opportunity to come over here and give you the weekly Xbox news that you truly care about. Now, before anything else, this series will be an ongoing series and we will be building it up to make it something truly amazing. So we want to make sure that you're coming back here every week and getting your weekly Xbox news. Now, hopping right into it, Xbox news has been everywhere this week. Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, rumors, leaks, but we're going to hop in right from the top. So officially, Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X have been announced, their prices are out there, and we have the Xbox Series S coming in at $300 while the Xbox Series X comes in at a $500 price point. Now, looking at the spec sheet on both these consoles, we do see that both of them bolster that 8-core processor, with the Series S being slightly slower than the Series X. Now, the main difference here is going to be where the flops are. I mean, let's be honest, that's a lot of flops in the Series X, while the Series S is a greatly reduced, mainly marketing this towards that budget entry point for gamers for next gen. That's not a bad thing at all. We have a $300 price point into next gen gaming. Now, Microsoft has pretty much positioned the Series S to be a secondary console in almost any capacity. Now, whether you have a PS5 and you want a secondary console, or you have an Xbox Series X and you want another console, it doesn't matter. That $300 price point is such a smart move. Now, don't get me wrong, the Series S can definitely be your primary console and you'll still get all the benefits of Game Pass and EA Access, which we'll get into later. But at a $300 price point, you can't say no to this. This is fantastic. If you were hesitant on entering next-gen gaming because that huge price tag that usually comes with it, well, now it's okay. And it's a smart move. Now, the Series X coming in at $500 is more of the traditional pricing that we thought we would see with next-gen gaming. Honestly, I'm happy that it's not more, because Microsoft could have easily said, hey, we're coming in at $600 price point, and it probably would have turned out really poorly for them. But instead, that $500 entry point is more of it's a more digestible. Now, I'm not gonna act like $500 is not a lot of money, because it really is, and that will hurt just about anyone's wallet, but it's understandable when we're talking about all the specs that are going into this monster of a box. Now, the team over at Xbox has also announced that they have their Xbox All Access program, which is like a monthly installment payment plan similar to cell phones in order to own a new Xbox system. Now, this is going to be a $24 price point for 2 years that comes with an Xbox Series S as well as Game Pass. Now, the only thing to note here is $24 for 2 years. That does come out to more than the actual console cost. However, maybe you don't have the $300 to drop all at once, and this is a nice entry point. Maybe $24 is a digestible amount for you to pay per month. I mean, I know personally I paid more than that for subscription services, Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, all that mess. So to be allowed to have different options is good because it's inclusive for everyone. So that's great. Now, moving right past that, Xbox has also announced that Game Pass Ultimate now comes with EA Play, or it will the holiday at release, but that's a fantastic deal. Now you have the games that were already on Game Pass, you have the mobile solution with xCloud, and now you're going to have EA Play. Microsoft is killing it. I can't stress this enough. Microsoft is positioning themselves so that you will stay in this ecosystem, and it's a value no matter how you cut it. Whether you go with the S, whether you don't go with anything, you just go with Ultimate and you're playing on your PC, your phone. I'm excited, and it's crazy to think that Microsoft has positioned themselves where you're going to want to always be engaged in this ecosystem, even if you don't even have an Xbox. It's crazy. But if you want an Xbox, you can get one for $24 a month. Like, come on. Do we not understand how powerful of a move this is? This is fantastic. Now, of course, not everything is good news, because now there are rumors on Reddit, released by Reddit user Comrade Jacob, that the new Xbox proprietary storage system is going to cost $220. There's a screen cap of a GameStop showing the listing price at $220 for this proprietary storage system. Now, if you remember, both the Xbox Series S and X will be using its proprietary storage system to enhance the storage so that you can no longer use the traditional SSD and just slap it in USB. None of that anymore. Instead, you will have to purchase their proprietary storage system. And if this rumor is true, at $220, that is a heavy ask. I mean, let's be honest here. At that point, you can pretty much get a new Xbox Series S. Imagine that. Why would you get a new storage system when for $70 you can just get another console? Now, obviously you want to be able to take it on the go, so that's not realistic there, but that is a heavy price tag for storage. Now, it's to be expected when we're talking about the specs of this, as well as what this is supposed to allow for the console. This is supposed to allow for the users to have that same experience with their internal storage as they do with expansive storage. Now, Xbox has already stated in the past that if you want to play your traditional games, you can put that on an SSD, you can connect that right as usual, no problems there. But if you want to play with Xbox Series X enhanced games, you will need that proprietary storage. So at $220, that is a kicker. But once again, this is a rumor. This is not proven to be true yet, so we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Now, really, that is everything for this week. I just want to do a quick intro, a quick little video. Like I said, in the future, we will be expanding the new segments, and I want you to let me know what segments are you looking forward to. Maybe you want rumor segment. Maybe you want something where we talk about the community. Maybe we have a Q&A segment. Anything like that, feel free to put in the comments below. I would love to hear your input as we're building this together. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, be sure to like this and subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see going forward. Have a good one.